but I think he's just trolling a little bit.
Okay, yeah, because seriously, if we were going to go Malo, I would not be able to commentate. Because I don't even... Okay, the only thing I know about Malo is just the bomb placement or whatever. But in terms of neutral-wise, everybody plays that character so differently in that case. So I don't know what's correct and what's incorrect.
Yeah, we have seen Seggo has been solo Olympia this entire bracket. Likely we'll stick with Olympia throughout this first set if I had to guess. If we do go to a reset, I think that's kind of when Seggo starts to think, like, maybe I want to switch it up.
Yeah. All right, guys, here we go. Grand Finals of Cost 2282 for Rivals of Aether. Seggo versus Xaro. Xaro coming in from the loser side, so he has to win 2 sets in order to take this tournament.
Yeah, and that was a very smart air dodge out. He was already out of the crystal, but the idea was that if he was still in that field, he wanted to get out. And something to note is when Olympia tries to use that armor, bubbles are going to break that armor as well as fair bubbles. And then as well, hit to a bear can. And that was a really good conversion. Something that I know Xaro knows from, kind of when we talked to him after he played Seggo in that RCS event is you can DI where you're going to come out of that crystal pop. So if you DI out, you'll be farther away, and you're going to force Seggo to go off stage a little bit more. And if he does potentially miss it and you have, like, Puddle on stage, you're now the person on stage, and it's your favor. So there we see it right there.
No.
Just like I said, he DIs out, doesn't get hit by it, and Seggo went for all with the up B.
Oh, that's... Is it bad I chuckled at that? Because, like, that looks like... I felt the pain from Seggo's end in that stock.
Yeah. And I guess I was a little bit wrong. The projectile does not break the armor. He was able to armor through a couple of those bubble hits. So that's my bad. I thought that just 2 hits would break it, but it's 2 hits of like a regular move, I guess. Or it might be damage stacked on top of each other. Not 100%. But regardless, Xaro's done a great job of trying to even this game up. And yeah, they're
that little weight.
Feel each other out.
That's going to do a stock. You have Galaxies. And now Seggo in the driver's seat.
Yeah, I want to say that down smash will not Galaxy if Xaro hits one right now because of Olympia's weight, but now that up air will up there, and Xaro did a really good job of now evening this game up at 1 stock apiece, and game 1 is very important like we've talked about in the past. The counter pick advantage is a thing.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, and I also love that little down tilt, too, that he did to catch Seggo up in the air a little bit just to confirm, so instead of just like doing a raw down strong, because Seggo would have parried it if on the ground.
Yeah, and that was a great side beat from Xaro, recognizing that the Angel platform was coming up to him. Or not the Angel platform, but like the hovering platform basically was his Angel. But unfortunately, going to lose that game 1 to that up smash. Seggo up 1-0 now. 2 more games needed to come out on top of Cost 2022. So if I'm Xaro here, didn't play too bad of a game. It's just, getting off stage can be so oppressive when I'm losing those resources. Has to think about how am I going to get around Olympia Crystal? What am I going to do to get back to stage? Do I have Puddle down? Things like that are kind of what he should be thinking of. And interesting enough, 2 of Seggo's bans are stages that, or not 2 of them, sorry, 1 of the stages that Seggo bans is one that Xaro also bans in Trample.
Oh, that's right. And we're going to be going to game number 2 on Gates.
Yep, this is the stage we've seen Xaro come to a couple times. We saw it in the Spark set earlier.
Oh my god. Oh, wait, does that kill? No, it doesn't. Okay.
But
oh no.
Seggo
all that for a drop of blood?
Yeah, unfortunately did not snap above the ledge when he used his side special. But Xaro doing a great job now of...
Oh, that's gotta hurt for Seggo.
Yeah,
especially when you just got text chase like all that around, losing the momentum. But Seggo able to pull it back just a hair.
Yeah, and all of that really started from Xaro jabbing Seggo's armor because he was able to cancel the jab into a down tilt and then just go from there. And see,
yeah,
Olympia
you were right.
Very thick. But unfortunately, does not get the correct spacing. This time, though, down smash, like I said, still not going to do it. I think we're getting to the point now where it'll Galaxy if it hits. But there we go. And that's what we were talking about. You can't DI on that bear 1 because Orcane's just going to get 2 more. And eventually, you're going to get to a spot where you're going to get up air or you're going to get hit by the bear 2.
These tech chases from Xaro have working super well, racking up a lot of %. And now Seggo in the corner. This is what I was talking about, too, with the bubbles near the edge.
No air dodge.
Yeah. This is what I was talking about with the bubbles near the edge, because Bubble Bath really comes into play here, because you really have to figure out how to get around this wall, especially if you're very low.
That was as textbook of an edge guard as you're ever going to see against Olympia with Orcane there. Xaro timing the bubbles to catch Seggo when he wanted to side B. Did it 2 times, and then Seggo charges it up all the way, gets the parry, and that up smash finally going to kill after Xaro did over 100% in that interaction. So really good stuff to Xaro there to even it out. And you know, if I'm Xaro, I definitely have like a good amount of confidence. And see, I think Xaro noticed that Seggo had banned Trowful, and so he's not banning Trowful here because he knows that Seggo doesn't want to go there either. And so he's able to now use that 3rd ban on something like Crystal Oasis, like we just saw there. And so we're coming to Air Armada now. Pretty good Olympia stage. I believe this is where they played Game 5 when they played in that RCS event, and Seggo barely eked it out.
Oh, the online one?
Yep. This is where Game 5 was, if I'm remembering correctly. I know that they did play here. So this is definitely, I believe, a stage that Seggo won on the last time that they played.
We could see the same thing.
Yeah. And that's kind of the thought, where it's like if Xaro wins on this stage, that's huge, because now a stage that you were originally lost on is a stage that you can win on. You definitely don't need to ban it at that point then.
Yeah, and your momentum switches right after.
Yeah, we see the good. Yeah,
there we go.
Baits out the parry. So waited there for a little bit. Maybe a better option Seggo could have done is possibly like a jab check instead of parrying. I think parrying should be your last option in a lot of situations, but those tiny blast zones going to come into play there.
Again, Seggo has been doing those fall-off downers a lot, and now Xaro's starting to catch up on it.
Yeah, the falling dare and the falling fair, both of them very, very strong spikes.
Oh, that one actually did a falling nair. Or was that a back air?
If it's a single hit, it's his back air. If it's 2 hits, it's the nair.
Oh, okay.
But good stuff from Xaro, slowly inching closer to kill percent on Olympia. Shouldn't die here. Yeah, good enough DI. And yeah, Xaro didn't really overcommit going up because he was fearful of if Seggo came out of hit stun, would be able to use that crystal pop.
Yeah.
Should be dead.
That's it.
Ooh,
yeah.
Gets it. Okay.
Tried to DI correctly there, but
yeah, it didn't Galaxy, so there is a world where he's able to live. And unfortunately gets hit by the puddle there, and now he's going to eat 43% for it. Xaro still going, 61.
God. Let the man breathe.
Yeah, and this is what we're seeing, the very oppressive edge guarding of as soon as Seggo's kind of out of those resources, the only thing he can do is try to side B back to the ledge.
Seggo trying to go for the dunk there. Puts him in a bad spot. Now he's in the corner. Oh, misses the parry on that. That's going to cause it. Seggo taking that stock, but he's got to be really careful. He's at 114%.
Yeah, and this is a really, really important game here. I don't know if today we've seen somebody go up 2-1 and lose. I think whoever's gone up so far today has always won, whether it be in Game 4 or Game 5. If I am remembering correctly. Could be wrong, but
I'll take a word for it.
Yeah.
I mean, you got more knowledge about that than I do.
Yeah,
so.
I think if I'm remembering correctly. So Xaro, you know, historically in a very, very good spot right now.
All right.
And running it back. Like I said, this is a stage that Seggo has won on, and this might be, you know, his favorite Olympia stage outside of, you know, the ones that are available. It's like if it's my favorite stage and I can play on it, I'll play on it.
I can see where that's coming from Seggo's part, because we noticed how when we see him do that armor uppy to the ceiling. Well, earlier we mentioned how Air Armada has like a very low ceiling on it. Well, that really comes into play if you're doing armor uppy from Olympia all the time when you get oh, what happened there?
He just did not jump after the side B, it looked like. Didn't do anything, and kind of just fell to his death. And Xaro gonna, you know, gladfully take that, being up 2-1, looking to get this reset.
Yeah, well, I hope that doesn't damage Seggo too much.
Yeah, we've definitely seen a couple flubs. I think there's been 2 SDs from Seggo so far in the set. But like we said, being in winners, you have the luxury of being able to do that. Not that it's a luxury to SD, but it's not the end of the world. As opposed to Xaro, like if it was Xaro SDing twice, you're making your life so much harder.
Yeah, that would hurt.
But yeah, Seggo is going to have at least one more set if he's not able to win this game and force this game 5. But doing a great job here. Fair dare.
Yeah, but luckily Xaro was able to have the teleport on stage just in case.
Yeah, and that was a beautiful tech roll. Basically the only option that Seggo would not have died for doing. And yeah, we see Xaro just going underneath that crystal field. It occupies so much space, and it's so dangerous when you get into that crystal. And down smash going to trade with what looked like a down tilt or an F tilt.
Oh no. Again, what the heck are these tech chases from Xaro?
Yeah, and Xaro at the end, you know, got that bear. If he had his resources, would have been in a very tough situation for Seggo, where probably would have gotten up aired before. Down smash is not going to do it, even though it wasn't the greatest of DI. But Olympia heavy enough.
All right.
And And yeah, we see Olympia's speed come into play. They're very hard to cover that teleport unless you're using something like a side B. And if I was Xaro there, I would love to see maybe a droplet going towards that crystal to try to break it so that Seggo couldn't do that cancel. But Xaro was able to track it down regardless. And now we got a reset here.
We do.